on EA Sports.
This one fielded at the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of 5 minutes.
First and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Exactly. I was just saying it too. Speaking in the jungle post, like a jungle post. Anybody want to answer, they can. I just want to let me find my face, though. Look at that block. Look at that block.
And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
He by themselves. They keep tracking that dude.
Now Perkins. And right side, hitter's got him. Back at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13. Throwing is Perkins.
Look at him.
Hard throw, incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bring up a fourth down. An empty possession, not what they were seeking.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And this punt goes out of bounds and will be marked inside the 40.
What are we going to come out and do that? Put Buddy in on third down. No, second down. We're going to put first and second down.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Wentz now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started. And you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
On first and 10, here's Wentz. And they'll just get rid of it. And, Charles, this defense, I have to imagine, kind of licking its chops when you get a chance to face a team that's lost 3 straight.
And my surprise was listening to their head coach in his weekly presser, because normally you and I see guys that get up there and say, everybody's a threat any given Sunday, that sort of thing. But he was asked if this might be a trap game, and he essentially said he didn't see anything to worry about. Now, normally you say that to your team, but you don't tell us. You definitely don't say it to the media.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. To throw is Wentz. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
A first down carry for him. He takes us from 6 down inside the 40. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. To throw is Perkins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. That would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Running right through him. And pull it down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Henry runs, hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Like, it was they talking about cheese. Some niggas leaves ain't right here. They run the same play back and you can't stop them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback up.
This is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The 3rd running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,160.
Look at it, boo.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take possession as they get at the 42-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they threw in an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated
It'd be
right now.
hard to get no impact sometimes, but sometimes you have
The
to miss out
Titans
on that third
offense
round.
set to begin the drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
I just try to run his play. This play I just stole off for it. Didn't want to let you win, so it changed to the game.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Grover Stewart. Charles, you talk about this offense this week 8 of the 2021 campaign. Now, normally this would be the halfway point of the season, but as we all know, this is now a 17-game regular season. Because of that, seems like now maybe more than ever, getting your open week to occur later in the season, that could be a pretty big advantage.
Brandon, it's always been a big advantage, and now, as you pointed out, the possibility of it becoming huge, likely. Most teams want that later open day because of injuries, getting that rest before the playoff push, all those things. Sometimes when you get an open day early in the season, it's not very much of an advantage. You might be playing well, now it slows down your momentum. This is a big deal, and teams definitely like it. The later, the better.
Time
to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver.
Chris don't know about that. Chris is going to be playing for that season.
On first and 10, Perkins. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got a man. He's taken it for the Titans touchdown. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had.
He's balling with him like
that. Bullock good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-7.
The ball was 56 over.
After you're down, he is not quarterback. He handled it very hearing run that. You're thinking about it. You just like to tell do it. I was like,
how does the kickoff unit as they run
I got Ryan touchdown. Now you got more picks and touchdowns. You feel me? You got that.
And a short kick taking it about the 16.
How you do this?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue. But to go a little bit deeper, I would think about some play calls. It's my best player. Someone I can trust with the ball. Trying to get settled down a little bit.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Bad bitches in the trap. So this is street down. Boy, I ain't feeling no giving no damn.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And this passing game's offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started to look great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Backwood, bad bitches in the trap. You know this is street, fam. Boy, I ain't feeling no giving no damn. You know this is street, fam.
They'll take a shot down.
One side wing shooting in the air.
Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions.
I thought he was on the
team in
team.
So the play from here on out, got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Perkins. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
You got a weapon like this, though.
Yeah. You can't really throw too many. You can't just throw the whole game. Those fuck up. You got to throw the ball. Yeah.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Might well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. True.
Operating from the gun.
Oh, you were on too. Oh, Derrick Henry broke that
intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
They not going to stop him too many guys. That'll tell you.
Play gives him a little more space now. First and 10 at the 16-yard line. Play action. Now wins. Looking deep for him.
Testing their ass, though. You know how to show me. Testing their ass.
Would have been a big error if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. These two teams,
I got what you call on my team.
September, week 3.
They had him on. Man,
Visitors
that
getting a
nigga
win
at the bottom
there.
of the league. I knew he was supposed to be on the team. Hell no.
Incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wentz gonna throw.
I want to throw it out that far. I want to keep
Until they wanted to get that ball downfield, nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
One time when you show me, yeah.
Now wins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they...
You gotta try to cook. I ain't never dropped screen. Ain't never put screen. You never what? Drop screen.
Not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. A handoff running left, Henry. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Yeah, the 5.
And the ball smacked
Henry made his body next 3 downs.
2nd and goal.
Then one, the 3rd one, and the 4th. And get that bitch to Henry. All 3 down. They started from the 5 yards. 3 down, they hit it.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Bryce Perkins with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And some dangerous territory, already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
And what you also have to guard against is calling every play
for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wentz.
Oh, that, nigga.
Find Hines out
Man,
of
we
the
can't
backfield.
pass.
And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing on first is Wentz. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
To throw on 2nd down, Perkins. Dancing to his left. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy. He continues to be one with another one right there.
And this one is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it.
I got it. I don't need it. I got AJ Brown, Hero. You don't need it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck with Julio. Nigga had thrown Julio ass in free agency, bro. That's how trash he is. Christian don't see that, bro.
And that
could have been hard. It could have been a pick, though. It could have been hard. It could have been a pick, bro.
Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
Slack route, drag route, go route, string route.
Was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it. 3rd and 10.
Ooh, he tried to kill me.
Aaron Rodgers go over there and play with tight.
Again, he'll drop the throw.
Man! Tannehill, that's a touchdown, though.
Couldn't connect.
You just got no Tannehill, nigga.
I think they'd be pretty comfortable right now in this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Bullock's kick is good, and the route is on. It's 24-0.
Yeah, all that shit.
I guess has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's going, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Not much leg here.
Man, come on, man. You can't keep doing that, man.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
And he got, I don't even know who
get him, and that is sack number 6 now
So I
for
ain't
him
seen
on
no
the year.
Jonathan
They just gave
Taylor.
up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just
But I
looking
would
really
do
porous,
the
aren't
same
they?
thing
They
we
are,
won't
and I'm
do
wondering
the
if they have to start
same.
thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a
I've
back,
been trying to
someone to help
Jonathan Taylor.
assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot the last couple of games.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh,
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that
Yeah,
is
slow
He can't throw those screens.
They've done some good work.
Yeah.
They force incompletions
Slowly,
on 1st and
though.
2nd down, bring up 3rd
Hey,
and
the running back ain't getting space. The running back ain't getting in the space.
this down.
to throw on 3rd down. Perkins. The left side completion to Jones.
You got to know who goes to that. Look, that's why I got him right there,
Get
though.
the 3rd down conversion.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
That's why. The big stars. The big stars, man. 85 now. They don't. That's why niggas like, man, I got a 4 for Julio.
The defense is
Nigga like, man,
and they
Julio
got there to break
up
that one
now.
up.
But he don't, bro. Yeah, I don't know what y'all doing.
Back to throw again. Pass caught by Ruggs, middle of the field. Touchdown, Titans. For Henry Ruggs, he was the fastest runner at the 2020 Combine, ran the 40 in 4.27. That is fast, folks, and that speed in evidence there.
And sometimes you see big plays develop on a route like this, a slant route. And the object, very simple. Get the ball to your receiver in stride. This one was right on the money. He didn't miss a beat. And then it's off to the races, and there he goes.
And the final clocking on the next-gen stats. Look at this, 22.3 miles an hour was his top speed.
He can have a star up on.
He can be brown on the star for silver. Oh, you talking about that shit that be up on your feet? Yeah.
Set now to kick this one away, and
Yeah,
off it
somebody hit
goes.
the development tree.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna stop throwing that shit.
I would be more great. I want.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With them, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for
You
the
got no
loss of the
insight on
tackle.
defense?
They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Ooh, there goes
Juke
Justin
into
Taylor.
space.
I would have been doing that. I would do
All
that the
things
whole
considered,
game.
probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead
Yeah.
of right now as the clock continues to run.
Who's
So we are
playing? Who is
halftime
it?
here on Halloween as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
That's how you feed everyone.
Yes, sir, man. Come on,
Inside,
man.
outside.
That's obvious.
Inside, outside.
He can go, he do inside.
Inside.
Yeah, they pound that one. That's what he do. He go outside too, though. But,
all right,
yeah.
Coach, thank you.
Do the
We
same
welcome
thing
everyone back
we're
for
doing.
quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Wentz's throw taken in by Pascal. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Being chased out left.
Hey, get in, man.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. A second and a couple.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Wentz going to bat this forward on the jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. That sack by the DN, Danico Autry.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. This is caught by Hilton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big connection on that one. 31 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down. That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose the whole touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Wentz. They'll find Pittman. They'll get this down to 10.
With the scoreboard is, this was probably going to be 4th down territory if they didn't convert there. But what a nice job of working his way open, making sure he secured the catch, and setting up 1st and goal.
Wentz now on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll check this down to Hines. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so he can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. And it's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Now, Wentz again. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the rookie from Virginia Tech, Caleb Farley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a full race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff,
when last time I gave you one?
Good on the extra point. And that will extend this big
the
lead.
last time before they was like 2. Yeah, you probably got to wait until you got about 2, 3 weeks. Yeah. I really trying to do something else.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
That shit was crazy, yeah, when it hit his ass, he stretching the ball
Decent field
up.
position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
and I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and it'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get through.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
I can't run close for a game. I'm going to run back to Jack man.
Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz, that's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
I like the thinking there because right after a sack, it can be a great time to call for a screen to your running back and use the eagerness of the defense against him. Able to gain some positive yards out of this one. And make things a little bit easier for him on third down.
Extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Wentz now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. And find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer. Way easier said than done. They've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
I meant my quarterback. Reed Osh. He don't even go to be. I don't know, Reed Osh. No, he ain't getting right now. He don't even go to be. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
First play of the drive goes the wrong
Who's
way.
gonna follow though? You gotta have backup plan.
I can't even get gigs with them numbers. All the time over here like, damn, my bad. You can't go change your number? You can't go change their number? Huh? What are you doing there? Can you change their number?
Yep.
Yeah, Mary, what are you doing? What is all this right here, y'all? Let's see what you working. Can you change their number?
Throwing is Perkins.
Oh, shit.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Titans. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Now Bullock to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
I put it.
Ooh.
Can you gonna be back?
Yeah. Or a couple with none. That's Jang Jang.
We'll take it up.
I'm gonna tell you, see how long that is. See how long that is.
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
What we listening?
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Yeah, heard on week 8 in the real life. They come back to the playoffs.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
6, 7, 8 weeks.
On play action, it's Wentz. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down. And
your quarterback finna have to goddamn, he finna have to be a grown man once.
Even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They kind of turned black boy up, Christian. Christian ain't believing in black boy. Oh, killed him.
And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one is gone. And the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Blankenship's kick is good. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
We did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Pushes him over. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pick up of 9 yards on 1st down.
I just knew he was going to chip my beard.
Now Perkins. He'll let this go deep for runs. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
Tagging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it. Here in the stadium, you can just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that throw, wow, 72 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here's Rodgers to return.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try to put points on the board.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys went for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And from the 4, they get into the 8 on a pickup of 4.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Talk about these Auburn Tigers. Talk about Auburn catching maybe as the legs. Jabari Smith as the arm.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he takes his
He should have been doing it.
74 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. First and 10, Taylor now. Finding some room at midfield. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And finally marked down at the 23. A big pickup there on the run. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
He's just taking it over the last minute.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Now a give right side. Hines. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? I mean, they seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown's going on the board against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to win.
Oh, boy, running that bitch now. He should have been doing it.
Touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it.
He should have been doing that.
Smile about it. Well, I do have one word.
That would have controlled and slowed the game down. You would have had no 52 points.
Just makes things look a little better. It's like putting lipstick on a pin.
Yeah, and this is hard to
Yeah, you got to step your business up, too.
but you do like the fact that
But you got to run the ball, though. You got the coach.
even though this game is over.
By the way, how good is that to the pin? All the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. This will be fielded inside the 5.
When they on probation?
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
We don't give a damn about
This offense set to begin the drive.
It's all done right now. We don't give a damn about no damn probation.
Now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. Nowhere to go that time. And he got the yard up to the 25. They'll run again with Hilliard. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking. Ever since they liberalize the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Boom, man, come on, man.
And they'll follow
It's what they put their running backs into the passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
They'll never do all that.
To throw is Perkins. Looking deep for Julio. And that's caught inside the 35.
He is throwing that bit at them boys, man. He throwing that bit at him, Roy. That's the only plays you get for real, the deep plays.
On first and 10. It's on the
like 32. Oh, yeah, 32 already over 40 already. He already over 40. You gotta put him over 40 already. Yeah, you gotta put 32 down. You gotta.
Overall better than you. Foreman run that bitch too. Yeah. But he ain't hit contract yet. I know he ain't signed for it.
brought down at the 25. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
32 straight though.
Looking to throw.
32, yeah.
And they go inside the 10.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, side.
Back to throw. Perkins.
Look, y'all, he can't go no screen.
That shit, that ain't gonna hit that
He can't go no screen. He can't go no screen. Come on, you gotta goddamn.
The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. You just hand it off inside, you're getting your run.
And give him
Run
another
a screen.
It's caught for a touchdown.
And
the blowout continues.
Well, there's just about a minute left. They're still taking it to the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this
You can
insert 10 here.
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
You gotta do that on formation. Whenever I want to swing, I have to run myself.
They're not about to do that to their opponent.
You want me to get 10 and 0. I need him to work on his game pass.
Yeah.
So they can get extra XP.
Yeah.
They gonna come overtime. They ain't got it right now. You trying to force it on them. They hurt you. They can hurt you on the back end.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Just because you're up 59-10, don't need to be anything perfect in the game. Save it, still be fussing. You're up 59-10, you still fussing. All right. Yeah. I always say you get improved.
Well, I think the defense here felt that maybe this home atmosphere will carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. Texas going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
On the formation, when you
From the 27, that's into
you go ahead and play.
And he gets this one just shy of 40 to mark him down at the 39.
We're going to win that green.
My goodness gracious, his offensive rebounding is up with energy. I feel bad that he missed a couple of front ends. He's going to focus on that, but I thought his defense and his energy, and he bought us some extra possessions. A great job putting like that coming off the bench.
Coach, Missouri has
on first down, it's Hines, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.